Hey Sagittarius, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your January 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. So, thank you guys for all the likes, shares, subscribes. You are amazing, massively amazing. You guys show me so much love on my channel. I am just blown away. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much. Like, I can't even express. Like, I feel all your love. You guys are supporting me, and you know, even my hairdresser today, who did this magically beautiful cut that I used to have, and I'm bringing it back. So, anyways, she was like, "I'll subscribe to you," and I was like, "I freaking love you. You're amazing." Like, I mean, I'm just receiving so much support in the physical world. It's just awesome. Thank you. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am an intuitive reader, so what that means is if you see a traditional tarot card and you see me say something different, it just means that I'm getting other intuitive messages that I'm channeling for you, and sometimes I'm seeing things and hearing things from spirit that may have nothing to do with the traditional tarot. Now, I try to incorporate both, as most of you know that already watch my channel, so keep that in mind. I try to get all the messages that I can for you. So I will try and combine the traditional meaning with the, excuse me, with the messages that I'm getting. I am so sorry these videos are a little bit late. New Year's Eve, I was in the ER. I have a heart condition, and I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm doing for New Year's. So, like, I was at a party and went into tachycardia. So I was in the ER for New Year's Eve and part of New Year's Day, but I'm super stubborn. So I was like, I'm making it to New Year's, and then we'll go to the ER. So that's part of my Aries fiery stubbornness, as most of you know who are fire signs. And you're a fire sign. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. So I'm feeling like, just intuitively, just before I was, like when I was shuffling our cards here, that something in love isn't quite working out. Like, it kind of like there's a rose quartz that I put on my deck, and it was just kept like rolling and falling, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, come here. So I was like trying to hold on to something, like hold on to something you love, or just having a hard time. Things aren't just working out, love possibly. So we'll see here. That's just some of the messages I've received while shuffling your cards here. So let's get into your reading. I'm sorry if my phone goes off, you guys. I may have to pick up my best friend's kids from school. So I apologize. I have to have it on just so that I can get her messages. So, and know that she's trying to get a hold of me. So, all right, let's clear out the energy here. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off, and I will get into your reading. Pretty, so pretty. Okay, all right, so these are astrological cards, and Spirit helps me take 2 of them. If the astrological sign that you're dealing with for your twin does not come out, it doesn't mean that that's not your twin. It just means for those of you that are dealing with that sign that it is more relevant for you. So I will see who you could possibly be dealing with. But again, like I said, if it doesn't come out, it's not saying that this reading isn't for you. It's just more specific to those. It may resonate more with those signs. So, all right, who is Sagittarius's twin? Way too many cards. Who's Sagittarius's twin? Again, too many cards. Who could Sagittarius be dealing with for their twin? We have Libra. Or Virgo. Okay, beautiful. Okay. All right, first card we have is the mutual energy between you and your twin, and that is the Four of Swords reversed. What I'm feeling for this card here is that Spirit's kind of giving you, it's kind of the same meaning, upright or reversed to me. It's like a timeout. It's like you need to take some rest. You need to rest. You need to regroup, maybe refocus as well. So kind of that energy that you may just be overworking yourself. You may be throwing yourself into work, and Spirit's trying to get you to slow down and take a break. So definitely some information that I'm feeling there for that. Definitely being exhausted possibly and just burnt out is what I'm feeling here. So for those of you, that's a mutual energy here. And I will clarify for those of you that don't know how I read, I will clarify the tarot cards at the end of the video. So, all right, let's see what your first card is beyond that. We have, how teachable are you? Interesting. Okay. So it's Spirit's asking you to maybe look outside of yourself and be willing to take instruction from them, be willing to learn more. For some of you, if you are into music, there's a violinist here. So for those of you that are artists, musically talented, they're especially expressing to you that that is something that they want you to look into, is upping your game, getting more knowledge, practicing, and also being the student right now. So that could also be for your spiritual journey as well. Hold on, let me let my dog out just a sec. She likes to bark, so I apologize. And if she does, I will bring her back in. Okay, all right. Next card we have is Ornithomancy, Omen. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Now, this is a newer deck here, so I am going to read from the book. It's not very lengthy for these cards. What I'm feeling before reading about this card is that you have some type of spiritual prediction, some type of omen that could be good or bad, but you kind of feel like something's coming. I feel like this card is expressing that something's on its way, and you know, you may know intuitively what that is, what that has to do with. So let's see here. Let's get back here and find out what that means. I've never even heard that word before, so that is really interesting. Ooh, okay. Be alert for the signs all around you. You have not heeded your internal alarm. So this flight of birds comes to warn you that you are in the process of making a huge mistake. You may be flying high at the moment, but could fall quickly and suffer a very nasty bump as you land. Already you have been swept away. But never fear, it's not too late to get back on track. Ask yourself what resonates with your truth and integrity. Take action accordingly. Soar freely above the commitments you have made. Liberate your mind and heart to allow your soul to take off. Okay, so, yeah. Incantation. All that glitters is not gold, but I believed what I'd been told. This omen bids me to retreat as protection, not defeat. So it's almost as if you guys have seen or will see some type of omens of things to come. Your intuition maybe like alarm bells may be going off for you and saying, don't do this, don't go in this direction, don't pursue this, whatever, this person, this career, this way of looking at things, but I'm feeling it's more of an action-oriented type of energy here. It's also expressing to me that you know that that's going off, like almost in your stomach, maybe a pit in your stomach. Maybe you're pushing it down, not listening to your intuition, but they're bringing that to you in the form of birds is what I'm seeing here, in the form of a direction. And it's almost like listening to what the outside world is trying to tell you. So I've noticed for myself and for others that when we are definitely on the wrong track, Spirit will show us. For me, I've gotten in a car accident because of it. Like, it is absolutely, and my friend as well. So absolutely, it's saying stop. Don't go in this direction. Don't pursue this person, whoever you're thinking of. It's a bad idea. Something's a bad idea. And it's really trying to get you to not ignore that. Yeah, do not ignore your intuition, messages, or signs. Think before doing anything that will take you from your true path. Someone is not being honest. This is not a time for new ventures. Do not move forward at this time. So yes. Sorry, my dog. Okay. So, yeah, so whatever you're thinking is a good idea, unfortunately, Spirit is saying stop, don't go there. And don't ignore your intuition, or like it said, you could be making a huge mistake. Wow. Whew. That's a little heavy, guys. Sorry about that, but that's exactly what I'm showing here. And also Spirit is like trying to teach you something. They're trying to teach you something about your intuition, about who you are, about your true path. If this is not for your highest good, they're trying to say, don't go this way. Like, this isn't for your highest good. Like, you know, stop. Okay. Next card we have is Union. You have seen and unseen allies. Awesome. Okay. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. Okay. So this card is really expressing to me that you have people around you that can help you stay on your path. You have people who would support you in a positive, healthy direction that you decide to take. And this is really coming into union with yourself and having the strength to move in a positive direction in your spirituality, in your twin flame journey as well. So that's really interesting here. Okay. And some of you may be coming into union. Okay. For a lot of you, I can see that you're getting closer to coming into union with your twin. So that's good. But there's a barrier here. So yeah, there's like something that still has to be, there might be something stopping you or blocking your path this time. It could be blocking your path to union. So you may be choosing things that are not your twin or are not healthy for you. If your twin is, you know, healthy for you, you may just be like, I don't want that. But Spirit is trying to get you to come into union with yourself before you can come into union with your twin. But this type of energy is causing you to feel stuck, like you can't move forward. And there is some type of barrier and maybe some type of wall. And you may have to do something before you can get past this. Or this barrier is that ornithomancy, that omen that's saying, no, stop, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So I'm feeling here that there's some regret and loss and disappointment here. But if she would just turn around, she still has 2 cups. You still have a soulmate connection, or you still have somebody around you who loves you. So you may have realized that, you know, you may have gone through like a breakup, maybe with a karmic partner or a soulmate possibly, or had just some really sad things happen in your life. And, you know, it's still showing you that you have some good things to turn around and see that there are still 2 cups there. There's still life. There's still blooming. There's still positivity around you. There's still good things, even though those 3 cups are spilled. You know, it's just, all she has to do is look behind her, you know, or him. And we'll clarify that as well. The next card we have is, if each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever. So you think about your twin as, I mean, you have a garden full of flowers as many times as you think about your twin. This person is continuously on your mind. They don't leave your thoughts or your heart, that you are consistently reminded of them and you think about them all the time. So, wow, that's beautiful. Message you have to give your twin is, our connection still affects me. Yeah. Well, you are in a twin flame union, so of course your connection is always going to be affecting each other to certain degrees. So what I'm feeling for this card is that, you know, you're trying to say, you know, that the connection, you still feel them and you are still connected, and that it really does affect you. Well, we see that with how many times you think about your twin, like in this garden, like you are consistently reminded of them. And maybe it's like this past disappointment that you're feeling here with your twin. Maybe you have some regrets about some things that happened in the past, and those are actually causing you to feel stuck, or there's a barrier here. So, and we'll get more information as we go along. Next card we have is self-love. Yeah, Spirit's trying to get you to get into this energy of self-love, of taking care of yourself, of loving yourself first. And I think that's exactly how I've been kind of feeling this reading from the beginning, is really taking the time to work on your ability to see yourself the way others see you, possibly, or to change that. If you don't like the way that people see you, you can get into this energy of self-love and start transforming that energy into something beautiful, into something worthy, into coming into union with yourself. And you have the strength to do that, and you have people around you that will lift you up and in this energy. So this is really beautiful. I'm loving that. That's awesome. Next card we have is crystals and healing. So yeah, for some of you, using crystals can help you heal. Working with crystals, working with different types of stones. I would look up the top 10 crystals for healing for some of you. And then if you don't already own those, I would go get them. You can sleep with them under your pillow. You can carry them around in your purse if you're a woman. If you're a guy, guys don't really carry stuff like that. But if you're inclined to do so, go ahead. You know, I'm not going to say that it has to be a masculine or feminine thing either way. But working with them will help healing as well. It'll help speed up that process and help release some energies that are really not good for you. So black tourmaline is more protective energy. Numite protects against lower energies, and it's like a psychic protection as well, I believe. So those are some of them I'm seeing. Also, Dalmatian jasper. I'm not sure these are all healing necessarily, but I believe that for some of you, you do need some type of protection here. This omen, not so good. So I'm hoping that y'all pay attention to this when you get and you see my reading and go, okay, maybe I really need to pay attention. Okay. All right. Next card we have is discernment. See the truth of the situation, use common sense, and don't be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay. For some of you, you could also be dealing with a Leo here. I'm just going to put that out here. The reason I say that is because some of these same cards came up in Leo's reading. So Leo could be dealing with a Sag could be dealing with a Leo. That's always possible too. There's about 3 different cards that came up in that so far, that same reading. So I would say if you're dealing with a Leo, check that video out. I just posted that on YouTube. So anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, it's being able to see the truth of a situation. It's being able to see what's good for you, like what is good for you, what's healthy for you. Setting up really healthy boundaries is also what I'm seeing here. So keep that in mind for what you can do. If you're not feeling like maybe you can't tell me there's some illusions going on around you and you're just not sure what's real or what's good for you. Spirit's giving you the option to discern what is good for you. And they're giving you that ability to do so when you choose yourself. So that self-love is definitely here. So beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Self-worth. Self-worth and self-love, y'all. Okay. So it's realizing that not settling for anything that's not for your highest good. This is seeing yourself in a beautiful light and realizing how much you have to offer and what you have to give. And so this is beautiful. So with self-love, you will get self-worth. You will have that. And that's what the barrier possibly could be here, is that until you love yourself or until you feel worthy of this connection, you may not be able to come into union with your twin. And that's a reality we all have to face here, is that until we become more knowledgeable and do the work and heal and really find this, that we stay stuck, and we can stay stuck in lower energies, and we can beat ourselves up, and we just won't have this self-worth or self-love. So that's good, you guys. This discernment will help you figure out what will help give you self-love, self-worth, and help you love yourself more, which is amazing. That's beautiful. Next card we have is the Hanged Man reversed. So, excuse me, you were feeling stuck maybe in this energy, and I feel like you're coming out of it. So this type of disappointment, the sadness and disappointment, excuse me, right here, you're coming out of that here. So this Hanged Man is kind of like figuring out if he can just get out of this man-made, tied up. See, she's holding it. She's not stuck there. She's kind of in the traditional tarot, she's kind of put herself here to kind of get enlightenment. And so it's stating that once you have spiritual enlightenment, you can become unstuck. Again, spiritual enlightenment has to also do with self-worth and self-love. When you go into your when you fully put yourself into your spirituality and you do the spiritual work that the divine has kind of moved you into or showed you how to do, and you do the healing, then you can become unstuck. So beautiful. So I feel like you're coming out of that, coming out of depression, coming out of sadness, trying not to cry over spilled milk anymore, realizing that you still have good things that are still here for you. So beautiful. Next card we have is some people will die for love while others will die because they have lost it. Yes. Sagittarius. I feel for you that your twin, or there is someone that you absolutely would die for, that you love, that you would die for. Maybe you've told them, maybe you haven't, doesn't matter. But without this person, you feel like you're not alive anymore. You feel like you're hurting so badly without them that you could die without them. But you have the power to change this, like is what I'm seeing here. You have the power to change this with listening to your intuition, with coming into union with yourself, with discerning what's good for you and what's not good for you, and really getting into this vibe of self-love and self-worth, figuring out how to find that within yourself. So, wow, that's sad. This guy is like, seriously, looks like he's praying over this plant, like he is missing somebody so badly. And he could get it back. It's not dead, you know, but he feels like he might die without it. Like it's killing him. Oh yes. The next message you want to tell your twin is you feel like home to me. Of course. Yeah. Our twins feel like home to us. That's beautiful. Next card we have is healing. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about here. You got 2 cards of healing here. So it's talking about, you know, releasing and working with energies as well. So like candle work, manifestation type of abilities here, possibly law of attraction, but really going within and doing the healing work. Yeah, absolutely. That's beautiful. All right. And we have dreams, and it says incubation. For some of you, you may have a past life in Egypt here. We have a sarcophagus right here, or sarcophagi. There are 3 of them. They're statues. They're Egyptian here. So for some of you, you have a past life in Egypt. Possibly I do too, so that's interesting here. Dreams, they're telling you that something's happening in your dreams, and incubation. So you may be healing while you're asleep. You may be visiting other realms. Astral projection is possible for some of you, but you also are trying to reach out to your twin in your dreams. All right, let's see what it has to say in the book. Okay, and you may be getting messages in your dreams. The answers you seek come to you in your dreams. They are presented through images, stories, as well as visitations from deceased loved ones and from your guides. Find solutions to your questions and evolve spiritually by practicing dream incubation. Oh, that's cool. Before going to sleep, plant a mental intention that you will dream about a specific topic. Focusing your attention in this way will put you in charge of your dreams. As your sleeping consciousness becomes aware that you are dreaming, you are more able to manipulate imagery and experiences, change outcomes in your reality, and travel through the dimensions of the esoteric planes, dreaming your dreams awake. In and out, I gently drift through dreams of scenes I slowly sift. Gods and queens appear to me, their messages now I clearly see. Take time out to rest. Keep a dream journal. Your dreams are significant. Investigate an occurring dream. Buy a dream interpretation book. A loved one is trying to connect with you through your dreams. Wow, that is beautiful. Yeah, and it's talking about dream interpretation dates back over 5,000 years to the Mesopotamians. Both gods and kings paid very close attention to the meanings of their dreams and recorded them on clay tablets. The Babylonians, Assyrians, and Egyptians created dream temples and placed high value on vivid and significant dreams they believed would help them heal. Yes, I have a dream book and I have a dream journal, and I highly recommend this, and Spirit is telling you to keep one of those. If you're having a recurring dream consistently, looking up the symbols will help you interpret the dreams that you're having. And I kind of I write the dream down and then I put the symbols at the bottom, and then I define them one by one. and then I can kind of get an idea of like why my dreams are telling me something, or why my unconscious mind is, what my unconscious mind is trying to tell me, what my subconscious is trying to tell me, what my waking, because we're always taking in sensory information when we're awake. So definitely trying that dream incubation and a dream journal will definitely help you on this journey. So this is beautiful. And listening to what your dreams are trying to tell you. So, you know, if you're having a dream about a specific person over and over and over again, or like your twin, there's a reason for that. Like, you know, Spirit is trying to tell you to do something, or they're trying to warn you about this omen here. So yeah, that's interesting. Next card we have is kindness. Live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, be an angel with hands. Yeah, when we're talking about that healing here, some of you may be massage therapists or physical therapists here, I'm seeing. For some of you, it's very relevant for this reading. So for those of you that know about energy and work with energy, it's expressing to you that you have that ability through your hands and even through your words, and just being angelic as well with the way that you approach every situation, and just giving without expecting anything in return, and just showing kindness to yourself and to others. So it's really beautiful here. Next card we have is big dreams. Yeah, you have some big dreams. And again, they're telling you to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the lunar cycles as well. And that kindness and manifestation and discernment can help you come into union with your twin, can help you accomplish these big dreams that you have, and with healing as well, and self-love and self-worth. Wow, this is magical, you guys. And we have the Lovers reversed, so could be dealing with a Gemini here. Do we have Gemini? No, we have Libra and Virgo. Okay, so this is also stating that there's some type of connection that is not divine in your waking life, or is not living up to the expectations that you thought. Could also be, I always see this card as like cheating. Like when it's reversed, I'm like, wow, somebody could just be stepping out. And I'm not saying for everybody, I'm saying this is very possible for some of you that maybe you're done with the connection. Maybe you realize that, I think Spirit's trying to tell you that, you know, there's a specific connection in your life that it doesn't work. It's not divine. It may be karmic. It may be a soulmate, and those are okay. But you know, they're okay when they're healthy. You know what I mean? When they're unhealthy, it's some unhealthy relationship here is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and it's like manipulation and lying. I see that too. Like these two snakes are like just, all they're doing is one-upping each other. Like one's biting the, like I feel this energy here, like one of you is biting the other and the other's biting. Like it's just like this, you're both poisoning each other, and nothing is healthy in this connection. And Spirit's trying to tell you to let it go. Let it go, because you're stuck and you're trying to make it work and it's not working. And it's not meant to, and it's not your twin. I don't feel that here for the Lovers card here. I feel that this is another relationship, but we'll keep going and I'll get some clarification. We'll find out exactly who it is or what it could be relating to. Love is a single soul that inhabits two bodies. Yep, that's a twin flame card if I ever saw one. It's a Lover's Oracle that I'm using. It's so beautiful. Love that. Okay. The message you want to give your twin is, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Yeah, Spirit's like, wake up, wake up. Like, they know there's this immense connection with you. And they are finally realizing, like Sag, you're finally realizing, like, who your twin is, what you're supposed to do to get into union. You're discerning what's good and bad for you, and maybe trying to get away from things that are no longer serving you so that you can go to your twin. And you're like, ah, shit, like, I keep seeing these signs. 1111, whatever, repeating numbers, their name, their initials, their face, like you're dreaming of them, and Spirit's like, this is your person. Like, pay attention, that's your person. Okay, all right, let's do some clarifying here, see if we get some more energy here on some of these cards. All right, why do we have the Four of Swords reversed? Why do we have the Four of Swords reversed? Why are we in a timeout, Spirit? do I win a time? Knight of Cups. Okay, okay. This is what I'm seeing here. Woo, interesting. So for some of you, you've rested, you've taken the time out, you've done the spiritual work, you've rested enough, and now you're ready to offer your love. It's time to take action with your love. Oh my. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Or your twin, you know, this is a mutual energy. So now you guys may be ready to come into some type of union possibly. So for some of you, that's really interesting here. We do have union. We do have that Knight of Cups. And that's really kind of this like go energy, like rush in type of energy. It's that Knight's rush in and offering their cup. So you may be wanting to offer your cup to your twin. All right, so why do we have the Five of Cups here? Too many cards. Why do we have the Five of Cups? Okay. Okay, so this sadness, this loss, this emotional, this disappointment that you've possibly had in a love situation could just be in something surrounding your emotion. It's just emotionally, also just feeling like crap. Reason being is there was a Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is clarifying that. So it's being up at night. It's being stressed out. It's anxiety. It's all these crows, all these birds kind of surrounding and kind of this omen possibly, like maybe you know about this and you're trying to figure out a way to stop it for some of you, or it just happened and you didn't listen to your intuition and now it's caused you some real sadness, disappointment, some real hurt here, and it's caused you to be up at night, like you're up at night just stressing over it and you're not able to get past it. So there's like a regret here that's just eating away at you. All right, why is the Hanged Man reversed? How many got? Oh, way too many. Yeah, I'm not going to take them all. Oh. No, okay, I'm going to take them. It kind of makes sense here. Okay. All right, we'll take these. That's fine. Normally I wouldn't take this many, but it's fine. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the reason you're not stuck anymore is that you, with this Queen of Cups here, this is a beautiful water sign here. This is a woman who is loving and sensitive and kind and warm and caring, and you may be taking on this energy, but I feel it's a surrounding energy here. So you're not feeling stuck with this person anymore, possibly. You're feeling like this, you know, this person loves you or you love them. But you know, the Knight of Wands kind of rushes in towards this Queen of Cups, or rushes in with their love, or maybe want to rush to this Queen of Cups with love, or you want to use your love to rush in. We have that Knight of Cups, now we have the Knight of Wands. But this can be kind of erratic, impulsive behavior. So kind of like rushing at this person, you know, possibly. And then that can cause kind of like a little bit of conflict here. We have the Five of Swords. So it's kind of that jackassery kind of card. Like, it's almost like, you know, it causes like something to become unstable when rushing in. And if it's like going in and out of this Queen of Cups life, possibly. So that's also another reason that was keeping you stuck maybe in the past, but maybe you're coming out of that energy. And so you're getting past this because there's the Ace of Swords here. We have some type of truth coming out. And maybe the truth is that Sagittarius, you in the past were this Knight of Wands energy, and you rushed in and out of this Queen of Cups life, and all you did was cause heartbreak, hurt, disappointment, sadness, betrayal, and, you know, to this Queen of Cups. And that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. And once you acknowledge that, and you realize that that's what you were doing, and maybe changing that behavior, you might be able to transform it. So you might be able to actually change your past behaviors. All right, why do we have the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers reversed? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so it's interesting. I have the Six of Pentacles. So what that talks about is an equal give and take. It's not a lot, but it is equal. So it's like having an equal partnership. So maybe this partnership that you did have, it wasn't equal with maybe a Gemini possibly, or whoever this relationship was that didn't work out, you know, maybe it wasn't, it didn't feel equal, and you wanted something that was equal. So you wanted a partnership that was an equal give and take for some of you. Okay. Interesting. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. There's a lot of energy in this room here. Like, my face is on fire. Like, it's all hot in here. Like, you guys are fire signs heating it up. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here for your fortune. Oh my God. What the crap is going on? Are you guys coming into union with your twin? Because we got unity. That is magical. Like I said, I felt for some of you before even pulling. I mean, I don't look at any of the cards, y'all. Like, I shuffle, I put them out, I put my intentions for your highest good, and then we go in the video. So I don't look at anything. I don't look beforehand at all. Wow. Okay, so that's what I was getting here. Unity for you and your twin. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Holy crap. So Sagittarius, it looks like you want to offer your love to your twin. Like, you're finally ready. Like, you're going to do the work. Oh, that's major. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments below, y'all, because, like, holy cow. Like, this is incredible. Like, this is incredible. And maybe you realize what the barriers were to your union as well. Like, this regret, these fears, possibly, you know, not having self-worth, not having self-love, not healing completely. So, holy crap, you guys. This is so interesting. I just can't wait to figure out what happens. All right, so I'm ready to do your twin's energy in the next video so we can see what's going on with your twin. I hope your twin is ready too. All right, so I will see you for your February videos. Thank you guys so much again for loving my channel. And if you like it, like my video, share, comment, subscribe. If you want me, if this doesn't resonate and you just want something more personal, my link to my personal information is in the description box below to book a personal reading with me, or you can email me at twistedtarot@gmail.com. All right, y'all, take care, and I will see you for your February videos.